All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with our end of day post wave report with yours truly, the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from postwavetrading.com, home of the world famous post wave price trigger reports. All right, so first things first, we got the mighty Bitcoin futures. As you can see here, the market is still consolidated. You had a nice little pop up today, and you still got a bearish pointer. I'm sorry, a bearish trend momentum reading, and you had a bullish spike high today in the cash market. So you're still in the sell the rally mode. So unless the market can start trending again, you're just going to expect for every rally to get sold off, wash, rinse, repeat. In addition to that, all you've done is expand the trading range. So now you got support at that 28.5, and you got your resistance at like 30,200. So all you've done was expand the trading range thus far, and you still have this bearish trend momentum reading. So I do not anticipate for this market to do much until it gets out of the trading range. It's just going to maintain a bearish bias with the bearish trend momentum reading. Next up is XRP Ripple. So now you have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading, and you have the beginning now of a bullish trend momentum reading. So it looks like the market has found a temporary support for your XRP, and this could be the launch pad for the market to come up here and test the spike high bullish pointer. So this is getting interesting in your XRP Ripple. Next up is wheat. So wheat still has the bullish trend momentum reading, was unable to give you any upside production today, but we're still waiting. I do believe the market will get some legs under it, and we'll get back up here to test this $7 mark, and more than likely beyond. So this one's going to require a little bit of patience because you're still in a bear market, and the market's trying to give you a bear market rally. So we'll see what happens. Next up is your soybeans. Soybeans is still the weakest bunch because you got a bearish trend momentum reading, and you had a crash alert coming into today's trading, and you did get a little bit of downside production. So this one is still on tap for coming down here and taking out the 52-week low. All right, the 52-week low is your direct, immediate target for this downside move in soybeans. Next up is corn. Corn has a bullish trend momentum reading. It's now come off of neutralized, and we have a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. I do believe the market's going to try to get back up here to the 550 handle. That's pretty much where your bottom of the Kumo cloud resistance is at this time. Still in a bear market, but the market is trying to work off this oversold condition. Sort of like a double bottom. It came down here to test the 52-week lows, did not take it out. So if the market can actually rally, it should be good to get back up here to around the 550 level, somewhere around there. Next up is your silver. Now, silver still has a bearish trend momentum reading. The market is extending the sell-off. Just like I told you, the $22 handle was in play. I told you that way back here. And sure enough, here we are today into the $22 handle. So 22 even is support. We'll see if the market will be able to take that out, or is it going to use that as a support and then kind of like spring back. You're still in a bull market. You're just in a bull market that's in a correction. So take that for what it is. Until this bearish trend momentum reading burns off, this market has not found the floor yet and is searching for one. Next up is the nat gas. So nat gas is still in a bear market and is attempting to get a bear market rally going here. So you had the rally alert here, and then the market has been steadily climbing here. You got up to the excuse me, $2.80 level on your way to $3. If you can get a good solid couple of closes above the $3 range, then that sets the stage for a ginormous rally in your nat gas, and that's really what we're being patient and waiting for. So we'll see if that comes or no. Next up is the Dow. So the Dow still has a bearish trend momentum reading. It's consolidating up here. But as you know, with a bearish trend momentum reading, you're in the sell the rally mode. So every time the market pops, the sellers come in and make sure it drops. And that's going to continue until the market comes off of this bearish trend momentum reading and it turns green. Until then, you do not have a buy signal. All you're doing is looking for places to short at, and that's all you're doing. Sell the rallies. Next up is the NASDAQ 100. So you got a bearish trend momentum reading. You had a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Market's getting closer to that 15,000 level. You're around the 15,350 level now. So you got at least at minimum another 350 points to go to test that 15,000 psychological support. And yes, you are still in the sell the rally mode in the NASDAQ, which is put in a short-term top back there. Next up is gold. Gold still has a bearish trend momentum reading. You're in the inside of the Kumo cloud of consolidation. Once the market drops through the bottom of the Kumo cloud, the 1900 psychological support will be in play, and we'll see what the market can do from there. But you're still in sell the rally mode in gold too, ladies and gentlemen. Sorry to be the bearer of bad news. S&P 500 also with the bearish trend momentum reading, so you're in the sell the rally mode as well. And this market is working its way down toward testing the psychological 4,400. If that does not hold, then you can expect this market to plummet something awful. Next up is crude oil. Crude oil is now consolidated up here, and you are neutralized for tonight into tomorrow's trading with a crash alert. We'll see what the market does and see what it looks like when it comes off of the neutralized before tonight into tomorrow's trading. You're neutralized. So you know how that goes. We will ignore this one and wait. Next up is the euro. The euro still has a bearish trend momentum reading. The market is on its way to that 108 handle with a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Next up is the pound sterling. Pound sterling still has a bearish trend momentum reading. And we have ourselves a negative bot check for today. You know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. It means a massive down leg is coming. All right. A big drop is coming in your pound sterling. So if you are long this forex pair, you're going to want to do something about that pronto with this massive indicator of a negative bot check. You know what these things do. You know what they're about. Anyone who's been watching these videos for any length of time, you know about the positive and negative bot checks. You can pretty much set your watch by them. All right. You can look at these green ones right here. Every time you had one, what happened? The market would explode higher. You look at these red ones. Every time you got one, what did the market do? It fell. So ignore it at your own peril. Next up is the Aussie. Still has a bearish trend momentum reading. You are in the free fall status that I warned you about way back here. You're broken back into the 65 handle on your way to 64 and beyond. You are in free fall in the Aussie. Next up is the Russell. Russell still has a bearish trend momentum reading working its way down to that 1850 downside initial target, top of the Kumo cloud support that we have been talking about. Next up is copper. Copper has a bearish trend momentum reading now, and you are in free fall as the market has fallen and prices dropped below the Kumo cloud on its way to testing the support down here around the $3.54 handle. So you are in free fall, bearish trend momentum reading. Copper is dropping. Next up is your Ethereum futures, bearish trend momentum reading, still consolidated market, spike up today, just like the Bitcoin did, put in a spike high bullish pointer bar in the cash market. The futures is sideways right now, but again, as long as you have a bearish trend momentum reading in any market, I don't care what the market is, you are in the sell the rally mode, so you can expect lower prices. And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. That was our markets, taking a look at what we did today. Now you know what's going on, so you can act accordingly. Remember, the system works if you work the system. You must be patient because bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. That simply means take whatever profits you can extract from the market without giving it all back in the form of losses. Smash that like button, and I'm out. Peace.